Sorry about that. I had to get some fairies. I didn't have that the last time, so I kind of had a pretty bad attempt here. So here we go. Let's finish up with Majora's Mask and let's finish with this game. So I think one of the things I can kind of critique here is that, well, what's with the moon and with this mask and everything, you know? Like, what's going on with it? Is that... you know what's funny is that I don't think this is really the moon. I know. Let me explain on that a little bit. Is that I think a lot of people say, oh, we're at the moon or something, you know? But I don't think we're actually at the moon. Let me give you my reasons why. Is that the sky is blue and that the sun is actually showing onto the moon. So that makes me think that maybe the moon or something is like a teleportation device to somewhere else. Something that the mask kind of manifested for himself. Because the mask, he doesn't really feel things like a human does. He just kind of runs off and kind of does his own thing. It's kind of the mask's world. So I'd call it more the world just kind of made from the mask. Alright, so... gonna get a little weird. I mean... I gotta wait for him to stop spinning like a top here. I think that's really gonna do anything. He likes to spin, doesn't he? Okay, let him up. Okay. And thankfully, Majora's Mask is actually extremely easy. Like, this guy is not really a hard fight. Okay, let him down. Gotcha. Not gonna be running off with that too much, are you? Yeah, this guy's extremely easy. It's kind of laughable. Oh, there you go. He went down again. See, he's not moving too much, is he? He just keeps spamming that, and he's pretty much gonna lose it. Oh, went down again. And these guys aren't a threat at all. Watch this. These guys aren't really going to do anything. I'm actually going to take care of these guys in the second fight. Like, it may be true that they can kind of like chuck fireballs or something, but as long as you keep scraping to the side, there's nothing that they can really do to you. Yeah, just look, those four masks and things, they're not really doing anything to help him. This is actually kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Yeah. Come on, you put up more of a fight than this. This is embarrassing. You're supposed to be the final mask. What's with all those words you were just giving off just a few seconds ago? Yeah, while this guy's getting stunned, then the four masks can't really do anything. So all I have to do is just keep on doing this, and I'm pretty much going to win this fight. Kind of sad, actually. Yeah, you had so much potential. Actually, kind of sad, actually. Alright, so the second form right here, I've already talked about in the 288 Zelda bosses, is that because he's a mask and things, he's just going to start wigging out. But actually, since he's going to be doing a lot of harmless things, just kind of like walking around, now I have the opportunity now to aim for the masks up here now. So these guys won't put up too much of a fight or anything, so all I have to do is just go after him. Then just, there you go, there goes the first mask. And this guy's just really pretty much just going to moonwalk the whole time, so he's not really a threat. Yeah, see, two masks already down. Okay, where's the other two? Oh, there's one. Yeah, I always get rid of these guys during the second portion of the fight when the moonwalking guy isn't really doing a whole lot. There we go, he went down. I guess I could have taken care of them during the first fight, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. Oh, fireball's so freaky. Yeah, you do your crazy little crap over there. There you go, he went down. Now we just got the big boy to get rid of. Hey, time to switch over to the Goron mask now. Now let's have some little fun with this guy. Coming after ya. Where are ya? I got the Chateau Romani. I'm not running out of this mask. Oop. Come on, where are you? You're just chucking fireballs at me. Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, that's his big weak point, is that he's going to try and charge me with this fast speed, but he's not going to be able to really do any effective damage with me with these spikes. Nope, went down. But yeah, as long as you keep rolling, as long as you keep the spikes coming, he's gonna try and home in and everything on me. So yeah, he's not. Yeah, because I have the Goron suit on, I can do a massive damage to him. I just gotta bear through with this, and yeah, I'm actually doing a lot of damage to him. So, oh, start rolling, and where are you? Oh, fireballs! You're not gonna catch me with this. Nope, he went down. Where is he? Okay. Give him a punch or two. Come on, where are you? Oh, he went down. This is actually where I feel like that they kind of embody the mask a lot more is in this fight, actually, compared to the Stone Tower Temple, but... Oh, we've already passed on that subject, so... Oh, where are you? Can't hide forever. I'm coming to get you. Ooh, so freaky. Now where'd you drop? Okay. Oh, you tried. Ah, now he's stuck. Yeah, you keep trying, buddy. Ooh, fire. Oh, he got me. How do you know? He got me. Well, I haven't really rolled. Okay. Where are you, buddy? You like to wander around the room, don't you? Yeah. Got him. Come here. I just want to give you a little punch in the face. I'm so glad I got two fairies, because this guy is standing no chance against me. And, oop, going down. Come on. Can't keep this up forever. Alright. Oh, now we're back in full. He's going to try and catch me in his little weird stance, so... Oh, I went down. I'm trying. Where are ya? This guy's really moving. He's really hustling. Gotcha! Yeah. You little fireballs. I could have used the arrows or something, but I don't know. That's too easy. Like, seriously, who wants to do the same predictable thing every single time? That's so boring. I think I might do it here in a second anyways. Where are ya? Come here. I just want to give you a little spike hug. You said earlier that I only have weak masks. Gotcha. Man, he's got a lot more endurance than I thought. We'll give him that much. Alright, he's taking forever. Let's get rid of this guy. Alright, where are ya? Alright, gotcha. Man, he was really booking it. Oh man, come on. This guy just has a lot of HP, that's all. Come on. Make this entire thing just drag out. There you go, he went down. Finally, he went down. Now we're on to the last one. Oh, he looks so menacing. yeah. Alright, come on. Come on. This is your easiest form. What are you talking about? You're gonna do the... what are you doing? What are you doing? As long as I raise up my shield, you can't really do anything. Squeeze, she's like a little girl. Yeah. Yeah, as long as I have my mighty light arrows. He's so far too. So far, that's the problem. Come on. You gotta book it faster than that. Okay, I need to get my bunny hood on. Yippee! Your whips are so special. Not. Yay! Check out your whips. They're so threatening. Come on. Will you please just get this done? Let's finish this game. You know what's funny is I haven't used the Gilded Sword the entire time. Yeah, come on. I already got my fairies. I'm clipped into the wall. That's hilarious. Okay, come on. I'm only allowed to like get in one jump attack. That's what makes that so silly. Yeah. Yeah, I did this entire thing without the Gilded Sword. That's funny. Okay. Okay! Is that all you like to do? Oh, he's almost down if he's doing that fancy move. Okay. Sheesh! You really like your whips, don't you? Yeah, I get you. There's one thing about Majora's Mask bosses is that they're really persistent. Come on, are you done? Enough! Man, you would like to... You really like to stall yourself, don't you? Okay. Got that little spinner thing. Oh, it's so threatening. Okay. Can you please just get this done? There we go, finally. Holy crap. Okay, we're done. Okay, I can finally put down my controller. Okay. Alright, we're all done. Yeah. I guess to kind of finish up this critique report is that there's really nothing wrong with Majora's Mask. If a lot of people give it the praise that it deserves, then yeah, it's just as much right as any other Zelda game to really stand it out from the rest. And despite everything that I've really said about it, it's done a lot of its things right, and it happens to work for a lot of people. So there's really nothing else to... I can't ever say for a fact that it's a bad Zelda game. It isn't. It's just simply meant to do its own thing, just different from other Zelda games. And well, just kind of think of it this way. Like when it comes to Zelda games, is that if you want them all to be different or something, then you're not going to like all of them. Because if it just does one thing different from the next, and then it does one thing different from the next, and then it does one thing different from the next, they're never the same Zelda game. So there's never going to be a point or something where, well, it may be true that it's possible to like all of the Zelda games. It may be true that it's possible that you can like all of the Zelda games to a degree. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll probably take that back in my extended rant video. Is that it is possible to like all of the Zelda games. There's nothing wrong with that. But because each concept is just simply different from one thing to the next, some Zelda games, it is possible that it isn't for some Zelda players more than others. And you know, with the 3-day time limit and with the side quest or something, you know what? Maybe there's a lot of people that do dig that kind of stuff. Maybe they dig that kind of atmosphere, you know? I just simply don't. I'm more the type of person that just wants a permanent reward out of my helping people rather than just doing it more on a temporary scale. And maybe that's just the reason that just simply Majora's Mask is not for me. And that's really what it comes down to. You know, Zelda, the entire series, it's never... Popularity will never have a true say in what it can work for some people more than others. For example, a lot of people can look at my top 17 Zelda games, and they say, oh, you put some of the 3D Zelda games like lower or something, but I prefer the 2D Zelda games a lot more than the 3D ones. Well, most of them anyways. And that is because they just work, like gameplay-wise, and I'm more the adventurous type. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting thing about me, is that with the 3D Zelda games, is that it feels like the only big thing that really goes for them is really the graphics. It's because it spends so much time on the graphics that it doesn't really put so much into the gameplay or something, but I don't know, we're talking about Majora's Mask for now. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Evil has left the mask after all, then just destroy it. That guy's a weirdo. You know, I know that this is the same Skull Kid from Ocarina of Time, but there's actually a time paradox that's actually at work here. You know, when you become an adult in the Ocarina of Time and the Skull Kid is still there? Well, Link has never interfered with anything that the Skull Kid's activities had done in Termina. So for the first time when you went through Ocarina of Time and you went through 7 years later in the future, there was nothing stopping the Skull Kid like robbing of the Majora's Mask and actually the events happening there. So that's kind of a time paradox, is at the moment you pull out the Master Sword and the world should have just been destroyed. I don't know. That's just all speculation. And you know, with Zelda games and things, I'm not really the speculation type or the assumption or something. There's nothing wrong with doing a bit of it, but I'm not really the type of creepypasta and whatnot. And yeah, I think of each Zelda game just kind of in their own timeline. That's always the way that I've always thought about each Zelda game. Is that it may be true that this is a sequel to Ocarina of Time, but I don't ever think about Ocarina of Time when I'm doing this game. It just has an identity to its own and whatnot. Yeah, but she's getting mad. Thank you. Aww. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the end right here. I think this is the part here though too with the endings, is that I think it'll show all of the available ones that I actually did. So like if I didn't do the side quest or something, it's not going to show that ending. Just kind of things like that. But I have to give them props here in Majora's Mask. They took 1 entire year in order to make this game. It explains why all of the character models are the same and that some of the music is reused in this game, and why it's just simply Kid Link, is that they simply didn't have the time to really compensate for a lot of different other things. So I gotta give them big props for that with Majora's Mask and what they were able to accomplish in 1 year's time. And it makes sense, though, too, in the end, like with the 4 dungeons, and that they were able to come up with the side quests as much as they did. So I think Majora's Mask has a lot more things that it should be praised for, but just like every other Zelda game, is that it just went with a different concept, and different Zelda players are just going to be into different things. And we can't like everything in video games. It's impossible. I think that's the one thing that I wouldn't call it just the Zelda fanbase or something, or I'd probably say every arrogant fanbase kind of does out there, is that they kind of think, oh, you have to like the same things I do, or you have to like everything about it. I think when people like click onto my top 18 hated Zelda dungeons, is that they kind of have this expectation that, oh, you're supposed to like everything into it because I'm a Zelda fan or something. And maybe that's the reason they really want to get after me, is because Zelda is such a great series that they don't want to hear things just really get hammered on in the series. Showing all of the masks that I could have gotten, which is the Postman's mask right here. I didn't really do the Anju and the Cafe's quest because I wasn't really into that. Like, I wasn't really going to do all of that waiting, and it's just such a hassle with the scheduling. It's not something that I can exactly get into. And there's the 4 fairies right there. Or 5, I guess. Nice. But yeah, Zelda kept to its guns. Did what it always did, and yeah, that's something that it should be praised for a lot more. 1 year development time, like seriously, to make all of this. That's funny that it just managed to do all of that in just 1 year. That's about as much time as it takes for a Nintendo Entertainment System with a Mega Man game. He must have really been pushing deadlines, and there were so many things that they could have done wrong with this game, but they didn't. Managed to do everything right. Oh, I forgot that mask too, but I don't care. But yeah, I didn't get all of the masks, I didn't get all of the heart pieces, because just simply I'm not dedicated to Majora's Mask really that much. I know with some with Twilight Princess or something, if they went into that game, they wouldn't do all of the side quests. And just like with me, is that the side quests don't really interest me really all that much, and just for reasons that I've really explained earlier. They're just not kind of things that I can really get into. I think I've said pretty much all that I have about this game, and this is where I can kind of complete my critique. Yeah, and I know that the wedding of Anju and Cafe are supposed to be here, but to be honest, with the 100% strategy guide, it didn't really give off a whole lot of fulfillment. Which is kind of funny, because I know that quest is like praised by a lot of Zelda players, but I've never really been a big fan of it. It's too much of a hassle to really get a lot of things going around, and it feels like that's the biggest point or something that Majora's Mask players, and tell me that that's the staying power of the game or something, but I don't know. But again, different strokes for different folks, I guess. Yeah, this is more of the speculation stuff here, like with the Deku Scrub and whatnot. Very interesting stuff. But while I have developed a lot more respect for this game, and I'm glad that I did this Let's Play, I do have to admit that it really does come down to personal taste, that whether that you'd be really into these kind of Zelda games or not. And just my 15 years when I've been doing this game, is that it may be true, I've gotten rid of a lot of my hatred for this game, and that's my end goal that I wanted to do with this Let's Play, is that I wanted to understand it a lot more from other Zelda players and why they do enjoy this game. And that's kind of been the brick wall that I've always had with this game, and I'm really grateful for my viewers and everything who have participated and helped me to understand what makes Majora's Mask as much of a great of a Zelda game as it is with everything else. And I think this is the ending right here. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do past this point, and thanks for watching, and I'm really grateful for everything that you've done. I seriously do mean this. Mickey Rosen, Herbivore Waffle, Weeping Dalek, and all those who have commented on every single part of Majora's Mask, who have helped me to understand more into your shoes, just what makes this game so great for you guys. And I do have a lot more respect for the game, and I can see how it's a valuable thing to take away from the Zelda series just as much as anybody else. And before this Let's Play started, I've had a struggle understanding that from everybody, and I'm grateful for everything. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for bearing through with me during my rough times, and thank you. And so I'd like to end the critique right there, and I think that's everything that I have for you. And we'll see what happens with my future projects, but thank you, truly, for everything.